Did you know that Steve Irwin, also known as the Crocodile Hunter, was born on the same day as National Wildlife Day in the United States? A coincidence, perhaps, but it speaks volumes about the man who would become an icon in the world of wildlife conservation. Stephen Robert Irwin was born on February 22, 1962, in Essendon, a suburb of Melbourne, Australia. His love for animals was not something he stumbled upon, it was in his DNA. His parents, Bob and Lynn Irwin, were wildlife enthusiasts who moved the family to Queensland when Steve was just a child. There, they established the Beerwah Reptile Park, which would later become the famous Australia Zoo. Growing up surrounded by animals, Steve developed a deep understanding and respect for wildlife. He was handling crocodiles by the age of 9, under the careful guidance of his father. He was not a mere observer of the animal kingdom, he was an active participant. In the early 90s, Steve took over the management of the Australia Zoo. It was around this time that he met Terry Raines, an American naturalist visiting the zoo. They fell in love and got married within a year. Their honeymoon, interestingly enough, was spent trapping crocodiles. This adventure was filmed and became the first episode of the well-known series The Crocodile Hunter. The Crocodile Hunter catapulted Steve Irwin into international fame. His enthusiastic personality, unique presentation style, and genuine love for animals were infectious. He was not just teaching people about wildlife, he was inspiring them to care about it. The show ran for 5 seasons and was broadcast in over 100 countries. Steve Irwin was not just a TV personality, he was a committed conservationist. He used his fame to advocate for wildlife protection. He and Terry established the Steve Irwin Conservation Foundation, which later became Wildlife Warriors Worldwide. The organization carries out various conservation projects around the world. However, Steve's life was tragically cut short. On September 4, 2006, while filming a documentary in the Great Barrier Reef, Steve was fatally pierced in the chest by a stingray barb. His untimely death shocked the world and left a void in the field of wildlife conservation. In conclusion, Steve Irwin was more than the crocodile hunter. He was a passionate conservationist who dedicated his life to protecting wildlife. His legacy continues through his family and the Australia Zoo, which remains a leading conservation organization. His life reminds us that passion, when combined with action, can have a profound impact on the world. Steve Irwin may be gone, but his spirit continues to inspire wildlife enthusiasts around the globe.